guys, so for my Thanksgiving prep, I am going through my home binder, which is still very much a work in progress, but it's this is where I house everything for now that has to do with home. Eventually I'm going to organize it. Right now I only have recipes in here, but I will organize it and have different sections. Like I want to create like our cleaning routine and put it in here so that we have like our go-to. I also want to put like some cleaning recipes too for some like natural products that I can use for cleaning and all of that good stuff. So this is where I house everything, but right now it's all basically recipes. And as you can see, it's a little bit of a mess because I've jotted down recipes on like sticky notes. I printed out some stuff, and a lot of the recipes that are here are vegan recipes too. So I want to expand it to include some of our other like regular recipes that we use. So that's what I have going on here. As far as Thanksgiving stuff, I'm going to pull out the vegan mushroom gravy because we're going to make this one. But I don't have anything else. I didn't keep any of the stuff from last year. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up some of my favorite recipes, print them out, and add them to the binder so that I can start to put together our shopping list. Oh, and this is where I'm storing temporarily the labels that I shared in a recent day in the life. These are minimalist spice labels, which I was gifted recently in a subscription box, and I love these. These are so beautiful, but I still have to go through my spices and organize that, but that'll be on a different project. So normally Williams Sonomas would be my go-to for all my Thanksgiving recipes. I used to use their recipes all the time, but for this year I'm actually going to keep it a little bit more simple, and I decided to just kind of go with some more of the generic recipes, only because Williams Sonoma's recipes, while they're great, they can be a little bit more involved, and I just don't have that kind of time this year, nor I don't think I have just the capacity for them. But eventually I'll go back to their recipes. But I found these three for garlic mashed potatoes, green bean casserole, and sweet potato casserole. I always sort of tweak the recipes and sort of make them my own, just to make them as simple as possible. But I think these will do, and obviously I'll put together the list of the rest of the items that we're gonna have. So I made a cup of coffee. I have my binder. I have my meal planner in here. So I'm going to start putting the stuff together in my meal planner. Then I also brought down this caddy, white planner caddy that has all my highlighters and stuff so that I can get organized, get the recipes organized, because I also like to color code the recipes. And this is our fancy current dining room table. So we actually ended up selling our old dining room table and just ordered, not just ordered, but about a couple months ago, we ended up ordering, or a month ago, we ended up ordering a table from Pottery Barn. So that is on the way, but it's not gonna be here until the end of December. So we're making do with this nice, beautiful table in the meantime. And it works out fine. But I cannot wait to get our actual dining room table. So here is how our dining room is looking like, but it's still functional, so I'm grateful. So here are all of the Thanksgiving plans written out. I'm using the Erin Condren Petite planner. I have my recipes here. This was also helpful to be able to know like what items are going to go in the oven, which ones are not, and then how long it's going to take so that I can plan the cooking schedule accordingly. So we're gonna go out now to run a few errands, and then some of these things I'm gonna get tomorrow, and the other things, whatever I can get today, I will go ahead and get today to get started. Today is Tuesday, November 22nd, and I have my day planned out. Today's the day I'm gonna go pick up the Thanksgiving groceries. I just got back from the gym, so I'm gonna go ahead and go to the grocery store. And I have my list that I prepared a couple of days ago. A couple of things that I did here is that I highlighted certain things that are in the same aisle, like the butter, the milk, sour cream, the Parmesan. It's all in the same area. So is the yellow stuff. And then this one is the aisle numbers for some things that I wasn't as familiar with. I keep a print out a list of my grocery store with all of the different aisle numbers, so I reference this when I'm putting my list together. And that's another reason why I love the Petite planners, because they have this pocket in the back, so that's where I keep everything that has to do with my meal planner. Some of the things on the bottom I already got the other day when we went shopping, so I am ready to go. One thing though that it should be interesting is that they are working on our street today. So I actually had to end up parking over across the street at Starbucks. So it should be interesting. I have like a little cart like that we keep here in the house. So I might need to carry that around with me. So we'll see how it goes. But out of all days, they picked today to work on this when people are probably going out and about doing their shopping and need to get access to their garages. But that's okay. We're just gonna breathe deep. Had to haul all this stuff up the stairs. Anyway, so here's the refrigerator stuff. The non-refrigerated stuff, it's staying in the car until I'm able to pull the car in the garage. So I have the turkey here, and then some other stuff I'm gonna put away, and then I can get to work. So today it's Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving, and I'm all ready for the day. Both Steven and I have the day off, so we have a few errands that we need to accomplish today. But before we go, I'm gonna tackle this kitchen because it's a huge mess and get it ready so that I can start some of the Thanksgiving prep, like, you know, seasoning the turkey and just doing little things like washing the lettuce, any little things that I can do before tomorrow. That way it makes it a lot easier. prep is done so far, or as much prep as I'm gonna do. So I went through my recipes and I just picked out the ingredients that needed to be looked at beforehand. So for example, on this one, the sweet potatoes, I peeled them and they're ready to go. For this one is the mashed potatoes. I washed those. So these are sitting in a bath of cold water with vinegar for tomorrow. For our mushroom gravy, I washed and cut the mushrooms up, and this is going to be for a salad. So that I feel pretty good, but I'm glad that I did this because I did forget one item. So I'm gonna tidy up the kitchen real quick, and then I'm going to bundle up and head over to the grocery store to pick up last minute items for tomorrow. So I picked up what I needed, which was mostly the green beans. I didn't get any yesterday because I thought I had some, so I went to check, and of course I didn't. And I also got some limes. And I also picked up a few things because tonight I'm gonna make a charcuterie board, just like as a quick dinner with maybe a glass of wine. And that's gonna be the extent of it. We did order takeout earlier today, which was delicious because on Thanksgiving week there's not much cooking happening around here, so I was trying to make something as simple as possible. So I just picked up some of these things and I'm excited to be done so that I can relax. I'm pretty happy with how my charcuterie board came out. Many of the things we already had. So we had the crackers, the olives. This is the Parmesan cheese that I just purchased, and I love to mix it with honey. The prosciutto, this is mozzarella balls with a balsamic glaze on top. Salami. We also had marinated mushrooms, but this was left of them, so I decided to just throw it in here so we could use them up. And then these are just grape tomatoes with the balsamic glaze, which will go really well together. And the Parmesan goes really well with the honey. If you've never tried that, highly recommend dipping the Parmesan in the honey. Oh my God, it's so delicious. So I had one more thing to do, which was to season the turkey, and I've done that. We then enjoyed our charcuterie board, which was absolutely delicious. It was so good. With a glass of wine and a little jazz music, and it was just perfect for the night before Thanksgiving. So now what I'm trying to do is just to kind of prepare the schedule for tomorrow, just to know exactly how long I need to cook the turkey for, how long things are going to take, so that I can be prepared early afternoon and be able to head out to my grandparents and have everything, you know, warm and ready to go. So maybe we just have to heat it up a little bit once we get there, but pretty much all done. Okay, so I think I have a rough draft for tomorrow. So I'm gonna get up early as my usual time, 5. And then before I start my habits, I'll throw in the turkey. And then later on around 7, I'm gonna prep the rest of the dishes that will go in the oven after the turkey's done. So the turkey should be done by like 10. And then the casseroles are gonna go in. And in the meantime, then I'm gonna pack the car, and then we'll probably try to head down around 12:30 or so. It's only about an hour, but I'm just allowing enough time just in case we get a little bit of a later start, because you know we need to pack everything together. So, and then hopefully we arrive around 2 o'clock and ready to set everything up and celebrate. So that's it for today. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Happy Thanksgiving, friends. I hope that you have an amazing day today. I was up early, threw in the bird. I didn't fully get done with my AM habits, but I decided to just kind of enjoy the morning. And I had a little bit of breakfast with a bagel. So now I am getting ready to continue the prep and get ready to watch the Thanksgiving Day parade because that is one of my favorite traditions. I absolutely love the parade. I've never been in person, but I hope to be able to visit one day. So I'm picking out my outfit for today because I do want to take some family photos. And this is a dress that I got at Banana Republic a couple of months ago, and I never got to wear it. So I thought it would be perfect fall dress for Thanksgiving and taking some pictures. So I'll wear it with some like tights, maybe some black tights, and maybe, I don't know if my fall boots or some other shoes, but we'll see what it pairs nicely with. But I'm excited to try this one out. So it is 12:02. I'm right on schedule with the cooking. Everything is pretty much done. My husband is carving the turkey because we carve it and we bring it all like sliced and ready to go. So I am now going to get ready. I still need to do a little bit of cleaning up, but I'll wait until he's done because too many cooks in the kitchen. So once he's done, then I'll go clean up. So in the meantime, I'm gonna start to get ready and start to pack the car up as well. It's been a great morning so far watching the Thanksgiving Day parade. It's been awesome. I got mashed potatoes in my hair. It's been a great morning. So yeah, I'm so glad I took the time yesterday to think of the timeline and everything because it turned out perfectly. And all the dishes, I could even have been a little bit more organized, but that worked out really well. And I also used my technique when I'm having like multiple dishes. I put the recipes up on my cabinets, and since they are on a sheet protector, I can use like a dry erase marker just to keep track of everything. So that worked out well. So I'm excited and can't wait to sit down because my back is killing me from standing for 3 hours. But to have everything done in 3 hours is pretty amazing because I didn't really start cooking until like 7 or 8 actually. The bird went in like at 5, but everything else I started later because I was, watching the news and just sort of relaxing. Hey guys, happy Friday. So today is the day after Thanksgiving, and I feel like I couldn't really film a ton yesterday or document a whole lot, but I hope that you got the gist of it. We had a great time. It was just so relaxing in a way, because I had done so much prep ahead of time. So it helped me to not feel so stressed out. The timeline worked out perfectly. I was home. I was at my grandparents by 2 p.m., which was the time that I had expected to arrive. And then we just enjoyed our dinner and just family time together, which was a lot of fun. And Steven drove both ways, which was huge help because I was so tired yesterday. So as soon as I got home, I finished tidying up the kitchen and basically took a shower and I was on the couch watching some TV, but it didn't take long before I fell asleep. So, but all in all, it was great. So this morning, I decided to close out the Thanksgiving vlog this morning. I am in the parking lot of the gym, so I'm getting in technically my first workout of the official kickoff of the holiday season on this Black Friday. So thank you guys so much for coming along. If you celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope that you had a wonderful day. And if you don't celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope that you still had an amazing time, however you do celebrate or not. All right, friends, I will close out the Thanksgiving vlog here. Thank you so much for joining along with me in this whole preparation. This was a lot of fun to document, and I cannot wait for next year. Let me know if you have any comments or questions down below. And as always, friends, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.